Oh, hello!
Oh, hi, friends.
Welcome to Starr Mazer TV. I'm Don Thacker, director of Starr Mazer. This is Akash Thakkar. He is some dude I know. And that's Fuzzy from our viewership, also known as Adam Pierce, who's amazingly cool. Akash Thakkar is the lead sound designer on, what? Stupid Fat Lifter?
Something like that.
Running Cat.
You're getting there. You're this close.
Macross 2?
Oh man, I wish. I wish.
Lead sound designer on Hyperlight Drifter, who we announced that we did a crossover with at some point, so we're doing that. Sezue says hello, Adam.
Hi, Sezue.
Hey,
That's how you
Fuzzy.
say it.
Hi,
Laser Kid. Sezue. Sorry.
Sezue.
Laser Kid. There are other people here. Laser Kid, by the way, was canonized in the first episode of Starr Mazer Television as an actual character in Starr Mazer.
It's true.
That's awesome.
Because it's the
That's
coolest
super
fucking
cool.
name.
That's a good name.
That's the greatest
Laser
name.
Kid's a good name.
So we're going to talk about game design, game development, Kickstarter, Starr Mazer, and then we're going to play some cool games. It's Friday the 13th today, everybody! Woo! I got Jason Voorhees on my nipples. It's the greatest. We're going to play Friday the 13th on NES, get really frustrated with it, move on to Splatterhouse, played that for a long time, and then Akash is going to try to sell us on some PS3 game or some dumb shit. I don't know. It's going to be cool.
It's going to be great.
Have a great
It's gonna
time.
be good.
I hope you guys like it. So, do you guys have any questions before we go?
It's all just my fan club.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, I see that.
It's
Love
like,
you.
hi Adam, hey Fuzzy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
If you want to lead a cult,
Ike Lewis, you rock.
I don't know if you remember this. This is the Don Thacker show.
It is the Don
This
Thacker
is not
show,
the
which is
Adam Pierce show.
It's very
not
interesting.
anymore.
Yeah, I know. This
This
is
guy-
shocking to me.
I just met him and I'm enamored.
Yeah.
Like,
He's actually the coolest guy. This guy's responsible for. Are you responsible for that?
Saturday the
No.
13th.
Keppa is responsible for the stew.
Yes, Keppa
You
is
are responsible for the
stew.
proliferation of the pizza trope, not necessarily the pizza trope as She's Pizza exists in real life, but you are responsible for the tide of pizza. Which, by the way, you'll notice Fuzzy is here today and is not doing pizza duties, so that's on you.
Most importantly, I'm not reading off Goat Simulator keys.
That's true, and that's the worst.
So if anybody wants to go to my apartment and read off some keys for me, that would be great.
That'd be great. Just don't break in though. Vanessa,
Yes.
where are your bun ears? Asks Triptide.
Oh, well, I don't have, that's Vanessa Bun, who maybe you were talking to on the comment.
Can I
This
bring
is
up
Vanessa.
something very, very specific that only the game designer would like totally pick out?
Yeah.
Guys, did you even read the description of Bunny Bitshift? They're from the race called the Bun, but every one of them is named Bunny something,
Yeah.
right? So this would be like Bunny Vanessa, not like Vanessa Bun or like just
That's my mistake. I didn't correct it. And
You should have.
I should have.
respect the art.
If only we weren't responding to comments every day at 3 a.m. Then
What are you
perhaps-
doing the rest of the day, Vanessa?
I don't know. I don't know what
Time
else I
wasting.
was doing.
She's wasting time.
I-
Standing
I-
behind the couch all day. I
I-
come out, she's standing behind the couch, staring at some screens.
Just looking.
just dead.
Oh, thank you, Triptide.
Triptide says she is awesome, Don Bun. She is very awesome. She'll be on a show tomorrow. We're gonna have, just so you guys know before you get super into it, tomorrow we have a special edition of
Yes.
Starr Mazer TV, the Love Edition. I just learned to do this. Rami taught me how to do this. Strangely, Rami and Renee work together. Let's do it. Let's half heart together.
Oh, this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put your eye through it.
Oh, they're so cute.
That's nice. Yeah, so we're going to have the Love Edition. We've got some cool stuff that we're giving out. It'll be in an update. Probably I'll try to make the update go out with the show, which is at noon PST tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central, and GMT -8. But yeah, there's going to be a thing. But then we're going to have to go at some point because Adam will no longer be with us. He's going to be on the show, hopefully, if he wants to be. But then he's got to go back to the land of the port, and we'll be taking him there. I'd also like to announce tonight, if any of you are in the Seattle area or want to get to the Seattle area before like 8-ish tonight, we are doing something special. This is a live announcement. Watch Vanessa be surprised because I have not told her this yet. Watch Austin be surprised because I have not told him this yet either. We are going to be at the airlock tonight. Emmer Effers, a special Starr Mazer airlock event
What?
tonight. Friday night, Adam's going. Austin might go.
Can I go?
Austin's coming. Cosmo's coming. You're coming, right? Cosmo's coming. Vanessa's coming along to the airlock.
What?
We will defeat you at the airlock. Huh?
You're channeling wrestling.
Yeah, I'm into wrestling.
I'm
not into the fake hipster post-wrestling thing that you're into.
No, I'm into the 90s.
Watch, yeah.
Yeah.
WWE.
Wait,
You love that, right?
No, I don't.
I'm WWF,
Yeah,
bro.
me too.
WWF, brother.
Yeah, because now
Yeah, brother. Junkyard Dog, brother. Like, I'm...
Yeah, you're in the real stuff.
Real stuff!
You want
Not
NWO
this-
versus Raw, the era when the Rock.
Yeah!
You don't know
So,
coming.
so
And
Ryan was the hipster wrestling kid.
Yes, and you
Not
thought,
you. I thought you were with
and
that.
you lumped me into
I
that
did!
category.
I put you in the
How
same
dare
ring!
you?
I put the
How dare
fucking...
you?
It was the worst. He's like, WWE, and I'm like, no. The bad attitude times are not the right
Yes.
times.
I agree.
They're the shit times. That's when things went wrong. The bad attitude times.
That's when it-
I'm cool with big characters. I'm cool with heroes and villains and all that good stuff and makeup and but then like what are you? I'm basically just the angry white trash guy with a ponytail. That's not a character. You can't just be angry guy with a ponytail. That's not okay. It's the dumbest character. I'm sorry. You can't. What? Look, I understand that you guys really like this, and I don't want to piss anybody off, but Steve Austin. I'm not gonna say nothing of Steve Austin's actual wrestling ability. That's not a wrestler name. You have to put a guy's name. That's not fucking a guy. No, we need like the Daft Penetrator or some shit. You can't have Steve Austin. That's just a guy. That's a teacher's name. That's a biology teacher's name. Hello, class. My name is Stephen Austin. I'll be teaching you today about Uranus. Like that's not okay. I don't get it. That whole era was fucked up to me. So anyway, Come meet us tonight at the airlock.
The airlock is cool, but boo Kirkland.
What? Well, we were just in Kirkland. I don't know. What you gonna do, brother, when Thackermania runs wild on you?
Okay.
Hey!
Laser Kid understands life.
Yeah, Laser Kid is on it. He gets it.
He gets it.
The Daft Penetrator is Dickman's alter ego. So there's a character in Starr Mazer now. I was forced. Force was democratized and applied to me. I said, listen, we will let you design characters as long as it's not something dumb like Dickman made a Dix. And the screen just started like the Matrix. It's just, and all it was we will remove our pledges if Dickman made a Dix is not in the game. So I have acquiesced to the larger force.
You should.
I need your money, so Dickman, be in the game. Citizen Cybertron has to hang up his ponytail. You can also hang up your like cheesy leather pants and biker jacket, because fucking that Attitude Era was not an era of wrestling. It was an era of wrestling entertainment. That's when wrestling stopped being wrestling and started being wrestling entertainment.
It was always wrestling entertainment.
No. But we were under the impression that those fuckers were doing it.
Yes.
Because they were doing it.
Yes.
Then they entered the era when Vince McMahon was like, I'm a businessman, defending business entertainment bullshit.
I'm gonna admit,
it's a sport.
Vince McMahon's character,
yeah.
The idea that the CEO, this guy in a suit's like in the office, just like filling out forms and signing
and then
forms,
he's beating
comes
the
out
shit.
wrestles is the best thing ever.
That is the best
It's the greatest
You're
thing.
totally right.
Art.
Yes.
Art. High art.
Yeah.
So
but the minute they
what's
started
the schedule
vocalizing
for
kayfabe, it was done.
no.
The minute they were like, oh, we had to break kayfabe.
When-
Don't say that!
When Paul Bearer died, as did wrestling.
Yeah. Vanessa, would you welcome back to the show, and you might be able to ask us some pertinent questions.
I'm so sorry, stream. I'm so sorry.
I'm just
One
gonna
second,
start
Austin.
going and typing them in, and maybe
What is
like
it?
you'll actually pay
Okay,
attention
let's
to
go.
it.
Let's go.
So I just wanted to know then, can you bring us through like what we're up to today? Because as far as I knew, we were going to be doing a Q&A with these fine gentlemen.
Yep.
And then playing some Slaughterhouse.
Yep. And some
And
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, and
So
potentially
good.
another game, maybe, but we'll see.
Stew is being made.
Stew is being made.
Yeah.
So, at what point are we doing the airlock thing? And
Well,
are
we're
we
done at like 8ish. We're gonna like get together and go to the airlock.
Okay. Are we going to the airlock?
Yeah.
Like, or is it?
Oh, you're asking if no, we don't have the setup to bring
That's
the TV with
where
us.
I was concerned.
Oh, we will one day have that
Okay.
ability.
He has been talking to me about seeing whether or not we could get mobile at some point, but
Yeah.
I am not
That's not
ready
yet. That's not yet.
to be mobile.
Let's get funded, then we'll bring Starr Mazer TV mobile.
Okay.
So yeah, the Army of None. Also, holy shit, the new rewards. Pixel Portrait will be legit. Voice messages are legit.
Voice messages, man.
The
That
voice
is
messages.
fucking
That's so good.
Cool. It's
okay,
so good.
Wait, which
It's my
voice messages
favorite
are we
one.
talking about? Are we talking about the in-game messages, the voice mails,
mails.
or are we talking about the cast thing? Which
so
one are we
there's
talking? There are two voice options,
tiers.
right? I mean,
They're both up.
they're both up now. Okay, so check it out.
Through the update only, though.
Yeah, through the update
There's
only.
Austin off
So,
on the side, so he's talking.
We've
to
got
Don
2
right
new
now.
options, which are says you just finally followed us. Thank you very much. So check this out. We've got 2 new voice options. The first is you actually can have a member of the cast slash character call you. Wait. NSFW is not on Twitch. Did we turn off?
No. Tripetide linked a not safe for work video.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Sorry. Anyway, you can actually have one of the characters from the game, like call you,
That's awesome.
and like leave you a voice message or send you a recording of your choice within reason.
Yeah.
By the way, the reason isn't like me being a prude. The reason it has to be in character. Like I'm not gonna have Brick M. Stonewood say something Brick M. Stonewood wouldn't say. He'll say whatever you want him to say in the way he would say it, for sure. There's that. Then the other option is you get to leave a voice message for
Well,
Brick.
how much is the first one?
Austin,
Do we know?
what are our tier numbers?
The tier for the
tier
voice.
values?
Yeah.
The voice, the message.
Pop in and say this.
I should come in.
Come on in.
Come in,
He's
Fred.
getting bored.
Hi, Austin.
Hello, Austin. It's
Yeah.
magically.
Do you want me to just go, or do you want me to talk about those 2 things, or yeah? All right. So.
And then the other thing, whatever. But
Yeah,
do
we've got a
this
bunch
one.
of things.
Yeah,
So the
lots of
thing that
things. For
we're
your
about to
face.
talk about, the leaving a voice message for Brick, which is cool. We'll get into details of that. That is a new $55 tweet tier.
5 and 5.
So
5
right in
by
between
5.
these, a couple other things.
You're in the mail. 5 by 5.
And the voice
Nice.
and the way the voicemail works in the game is so Brick's been frozen for 130 years. So when he's unfrozen, he has quite a few messages to catch up on. So you can leave Brick a voicemail message.
Yeah, so
And
it's just
the-
all the
That's so
messages
good.
that he
Oh
hasn't
man,
gotten to.
shit! Can you get a paper towel real
Oh my
quick? I can't believe we just did that.
Why did you do
Yes,
this?
look at
I
these.
did that
These are
on
perfect
My
pants.
Armani pants.
It was not
Oh my
planned.
God, Don.
I did not plan that. Don't give me the look. Have some. It's really
Okay.
good.
This is the start of a good wrestling
Here's the-
match.
It is.
This is how the week begins.
I'm so sorry. This episode of
Why
Starr
would
Mazer
you
TV
do
brought
that?
to you by Brandenburg Root Beer, the choice of the wet generation.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I
I
can't
did
believe
not
you
mean
just
to do
did
that.
that.
No worries.
Oh.
I'll just walk home with a stain on my pants at night.
It's not gonna sting.
And it's gonna
You
be
should try this. It's really good.
Forever.
You're gonna,
It'll
you're
be
gonna
stained
get
forever.
hypothermia.
It's really good.
I do have a very delicate constitution.
It's really good.
I am like a
Are you
flower.
ready? Prepare.
It is
That
a
is
reward
delightful.
pledge,
Adam,
Rafa.
I've had that one.
it's
That is
really
delightful.
Austin, it's really good. It's really
It's-
good.
I'm normally not a fan of root beer.
No, that's the.
In fact, I don't like root beer.
Oh, but
that's good.
that's very good.
Oh,
Ah!
no. No.
You
It's
hate
like,
root beer?
Can I try?
no, I love root beer.
I don't know
Oh,
what
really?
that is.
Yeah.
We're the opposite.
No, that tasted like
It tastes like sarsaparilla is the
it
thing.
tasted like
You
cough
like-
medicine.
Oh.
Like
I mean, that's
Oh.
probably why
that's
I
why
like
you like it.
That's
Yeah,
why I like it.
It
Like,
reminds you of what you drink all the
It's to remind me of just
It's
on my
a
desk.
romantic
Yeah,
test.
it's just
It just reminds you of going to sleep.
it's in a cozy, just keep
A
it warm.
cozy-
It is
Yeah.
incredible.
Room
I don't even
temperature.
know. Whatever.
Oh my God.
Fuck it.
Yeah, no, that was.
But yeah, so somebody
so sorry
said
about
it's gone now, but they were asking about the voicemail tier. Yes, it's $55, Rafa, and yeah, it's. I think it looks great. I think it's one of my favorite reward tiers, the Army of None. Or is it of None? Or
Yeah, Army of None.
Army of None,
Cool. Yeah, I'm super stoked for it.
Yeah, so like basically all these, because it's been seen, all these messages have built up over time.
Yeah.
People are still calling him, right? Telemarketers and advertisers and whatnot, and just like old friends and whatnot, and people that owe him money, people that he owes money, and
Citizen Cybertron, this is Bundaberg Root Beer. Also, with Pants Beer.
Yeah.
It's non-alcoholic, actual root beer. It tastes like actual sarsaparilla, but it's probably not. Austin hates it. I
It's
love it.
awful.
What do you like, A&W?
No, that's bad too.
Yeah, so what do you like?
Barks.
No.
Sparks is the best.
Barks is immortal.
I want to set the barometer. I want to set the barometer.
Whoa.
I'm like, Austin, what's your favorite pizza? He's like, Red Baron.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, so I'll.
It's like a frozen
Microwave.
Red
pizza.
Baron
It's a
is
microwave
amazing
pizza.
frozen pizza.
And
It's
you
generally
like Barks.
cheaper than most
Red
other
Baron and
ones.
Barks together,
Oh.
great.
Okay.
Red Baron was good. I
Little
liked it.
Caesars
It wasn't
is
like
cheaper than Red
pizza.
Baron.
It is, unless it's
This
on
is
sale.
Upsetting though.
Unless Red Baron's on
so,
sale.
So something can drop below Little Caesars in price.
Yes,
Which is
yeah.
frightening.
Trick Guide says,
It's
Starr Mazer
terrifying.
upped a little my pledge, guys, as much as I can. Now, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Trick
Trick Guide.
It's amazing. So yeah, that's what we're drinking now. We're also going to be drinking Idris Fiery Ginger Beer. It actually says, "Drink me if you dare."
Oh, that sounds awful. I want to try it.
Okay,
We're gonna
Laser
try
Kid has a question. So if we're already above $55, do we also get to leave a voicemail for Brick?
That is a yes.
You just have it now.
Remember,
Yeah.
guys,
Congrats.
we're doing our thing. We're not doing a complicated thing. It's a Diagon.
There is one complication which I'd explain right now.
Go for it. There's
'Cause
single complication.
Yeah.
It's not super complicated, but just so you guys know.
So there's another new tier, another new reward that we released today, which is the Starr Sun Spear. And this is to get a 3D model of Estes' ship, the Sun Spear. So it's very similar to the Star Wolf, that there's a model of it, but it's even rarer and cooler and way more badass. And
There's only 25 available.
Yeah. So the thing about that is, for any of the tiers, either if you pick either of those tiers, then you'll get whichever model that you've chosen. Any of the above tiers, you pick one of those. You do not get both the 3D models, because those are like that's the thing that's very complicated to make that sort of thing. But we're making it happen. So if you back one of those tiers, you're picking which 3D model you want. If you're backing a higher one, you get to pick either one of them. So even if the 25 do go out, you can get one of the higher tiers and still get one of those.
Is it Ezrain? I keep saying Ezrain, but that's not actually. It doesn't look like how it's pronounced. It's like Ezrain. Ezrain. That guy.
He'll phonetically spell it.
Ezzy. Thank you for upping your pledge to $100.
That's incredible.
That T-shirt's coming in.
Thank you.
We're gonna release the image of that T-shirt, by the way. It
It's
is
the
mind
coolest thing.
blowing.
So-
Like everything you've seen so far is like, nope, that's not even it. You're gonna. Oh.
So yeah, we only have a certain number of those T-shirts. I up my pledge today to get one because I want to make sure that I get one. Like we don't just get these things from the dev team.
They
like,
cost
there's a certain
money.
amount.
Yeah, so we have to pledge
I'm
just like you.
I'm buying one because it's so cool. It's so freaking.
Actually,
cool.
that's
for-
a good point. I might have to up my pledge to get one because I'm at the
You're
$80.
gonna miss out then. You're gonna miss out.
It's S-Rain.
Blue.
S-Rain.
S-Rain.
S-Rain. Oh, I can pronounce that
I live
now.
on this
Thank you,
guy.
S-Rain.
Rafa, thank you for upping as well. So check this out.
Oh, man, thank you, guys.
That's so cool, guys.
Here's the trick. We don't, as Austin was saying, we don't actually get these things for free. Like they cost money to make, and we're not a giant company that makes these things for a living. So we actually pay a lot more for them than like a T-shirt manufacturer or something. So for us to get them even individually, we have to pay just like you guys do, and we're into it and we're paying for it. I've been asked a bunch about add-ons, whether or not we're going to do add-ons. Mm-hmm. We're looking into add-ons. It's just we have to make through our. So when we do production estimating with our pledges, we can use a number. We know what it will cost, and we can kind of work. We're working with real numbers. Some Kickstarters don't do that. They just like give us money. We'll figure it out later. Like we can't. We'll never do that. But what we're worried about is if we make an add-on and we misprice the add-on, it will take a long period of time for us to accrue enough capital to actually make that thing. We don't want to do that, so we're actually trying to price out our add-ons. So like, what will the T-shirt actually cost to add on? If you got the $15 tier and wanted the T-shirt, and maybe I don't know if this is not an actual number, but if the T-shirt was like $15, then but I'm not sure what we have to work out. And because we don't have a finite number, every time we ask anybody, our T-shirt producer, for instance, like, well, do you have an estimate of how many will how many
Yeah,
we're
they're
making?
like, well, if you're making 5,000.
It'll cost X.
cost
So
X,
we don't
but if
really
you
know
make
yet.
two-
We're
And
working
also
on it.
sizes as well.
You have to worry about because there's sizing.
And just to and also to clarify that, somebody asked the other day if they could like choose their size on the T-shirt. Yes.
Totally. Yeah, we're not gonna. You're not gonna get a one T-shirt
Everyone's
fits
a
all.
medium.
No, because we would
Can I
wear
get
different shirts.
Triple XL.
Yes, of course.
So
you
the
can.
Army of Men has a question.
Let us know.
Whatever you
Portrait
want.
thing. What price? I want those sweet pixels.
So the portrait thing, that's the last one I'm going to talk about. Sorry, I'm going to hold you in suspense a little bit. Because the next new tier after the Sun Spear is right after the Sun Spear Star Wolf, which is the cast voice message, which we talked about earlier. So that tier's at $250, and that gets you a personalized message from your choice of one of our voice actors, but the character of them.
Yeah, they're in the character. We're not gonna have Elspeth Eastman call you up and say, "Hey, Bill, it's Elspeth. Just wanted you to know last night was incredible." That's not gonna happen, bro.
No, I think
But
if
if you want
anybody wants
money-
anyone specific to call him up and leave that voicemail, it's going to be Brian Lewis.
Yeah. He is the best.
He does.
Everybody went gay for him.
It's legit. I kind of like Brian Lewis.
Yeah,
I pay him to be my temporary on-set boyfriend.
No, what you do is you hire him,
Yeah.
To call
Which
you
we're gonna
every night and read you a bedtime story.
I write parts
sounds
that I just want. When I'm writing him, I'm just like, this will sound so hot. Whenever he was a cowboy in a recent thing, and I'm just like, yeah.
Just the whole time.
Just hire him to put him
So
all
good.
these little skimpy outfits, don't you, Don?
Do you know what we just did? We do this thing. It's an abstraction we do. This is writing. We don't write. I write like this.
What do you mean?
Damn,
by this?
son.
I type.
I dip in I have a quill.
You have a quill.
Actually,
Is it a bone quill? Like a bird bone quill?
It's a
What did you
whale.
kill for
Then
that?
what are you
though?
doing? What do
it's
you think you're?
it's a brush pen.
It was a unicorn.
It was a useless.
Oh, it looks
Ripped
like
the tail feathers right
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Seizu, I'm sorry. Or just told us that we are now at
127,000.
Thank you,
That
guys.
is incredible.
Can I leak
Man.
that thing? Can I leak the thing?
Can I?
I'm always gonna say no, but you're gonna leak the thing anyway. So just YOLO swag, Don. Just do it up.
What if it's 155? Is that the thing?
155.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, can I
For
leak the
Sunday?
thing?
It was 150, right?
155
What?
for Sunday?
That was
No.
all right. You do the thing.
Yeah.
It's not set in stone yet. We haven't written it down. So say what you want. We'll flash
I mean,
out the
are you
details.
against what I was saying?
No, I'm never against.
You
Do
wanna
it.
announce it?
Always for.
I'll announce
Always
it.
for it.
That's what we talked about in the car, right?
We talked about a whole lot in the car.
Whoa.
Fuzzy's in the no.
Are we gonna play a game where Adam picks something?
Damn.
I'm gonna leak.
He's gonna make shit up. He's like,
so. And
It's I will not
by
confirm or
Sunday
deny
night at
this.
midnight Pacific
11:59
time?
Pacific.
All right. So Sunday night, 11:59 Pacific time. If we have $150,000 on the Kickstarter, everybody.
Was it everybody?
Was
We're
it
still
everybody?
working it out, but I'm leaking, man. I'm full
Whatever
leaking.
you say, I'll figure it out.
No, I'm sorry. No, I know what it is. It's what we have on paper right now that hasn't been released is what I have typed is soundtrack tier and up.
Okay.
So everybody who has the soundtrack tier and up will get an audio cassette of the soundtrack as well.
Nice.
So soundtrack, and if we make, by the way, we said 150 in the car, but we did some working, and it's 155.
155.
Yeah.
155,000.
Yeah.
Not 155.
By
No.
Dollars.
We broke
Sunday
that
night.
one.
Yeah.
That one smashed.
Day
That
one.
one's-
Day one.
Day
Day
one. Smash.
Smashed it. We need an
Couch flip
explosion.
again.
Yeah.
Hello, Evan.
So we just love the idea of getting this cassette thing made.
Yeah.
So
So
we
cool.
done.
So
We're just, like,
that's
desperate.
our new milestone
We're just-
contest.
Every time
155 by
we
Sunday
need to
night.
make this stupid thing.
We are gonna get everybody at the soundtrack level and up gets a physical tape of Alex Maurer's soundtrack.
So cool.
What?
I'm just thinking, like, I don't know if there's enough cassette tapes existing in the world, like cassette players existing in the world to play all those tapes.
Esrain
that are
has a
set up.
Walkman.
Oh man! All
Yes.
right,
Ezra,
Esrain.
You're
Yes.
doing it.
He or she gets it.
I wonder if Esrain still has like the crappy Sony headphones that like wrap around. They're like
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
a
they're like a
plastic
metal-
band,
Oh my
and
God,
are
Rafa,
always
no.
uncomfortable.
So
They're
good.
pressing against your ears.
Rafa, is this a joke? You know that we're not doing.
We're
We're
not
not doing
doing
the vinyl.
vinyl.
It's not happening. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Vinyl's not
gosh.
happening.
Walk away,
We can
bro.
stop. Yeah, let it drop it. As
Drop
though
it
it were
and,
hot.
and walk.
Yeah.
Drop it and walk.
Leave it.
We've discussed
No
this.
vinyl for you.
We love you, but
What just happened?
I don't.
No,
Oh,
nothing's
it's
happening.
It's
I'm
just
not
us.
doing
So I saw a question.
'Kay.
It's actually for Fuzzy. Fuzzy, will you be in Starr Mazer?
I don't know. Will I?
There's a way you can get into Starr Mazer.
There is a
There's
way
a
I
really
can
easy
get
way
into
to get into
Starr
Starr
Mazer.
Mazer. Just do that. You want to be in Starr Mazer? Fucking put
Sure.
your money where your mouth. Stop sending motherfucker pizzas and put that money into getting yourself into. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm so joking. Fuzzy has been supporting the most supportive human of us. That's why he's
We
on the
still
show.
need to get your pizza pledge in, which we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Will that bring you up?
That will
to game
break you,
level?
by the way. I hope you understand. It's gonna break
Yeah.
the fuck out of you.
Don't worry, we're gonna get funded. So all right, yeah, let's make this happen.
So if you put that pizza pledge in, then that's gonna put me up around 250.
That's very close to having Fuzzy in the game.
Very close to having
It's
Fuzzy in
very
the game.
close to having Fuzzy in the game. All right.
Ooh.
We'll collaborate. with your
Nepotism
pizza
doesn't work,
pledges.
folks. You gotta work for it. You gotta put the money in. Sorry. I know the kid, but fuck, I'm not gonna put him in a game.
Oh,
Ryan
I'm
Ike's.
kidding. Yeah, I see.
Ryan
I see.
Ike, I just zoned in on it. I would like to know when you guys are announcing the Starr Mazer WWE crossover.
WW what crossover?
WWF.
WWF
With-
crossover.
when the Undertaker had Paul Bearer passing the mic from hand to hand, shouting in a shrill voice about the necromancer that is the Undertaker.
Yeah. I would rather have the Junkyard Dog than Steve Austin. That's a
Goldberg.
science teacher. Goldberg. What even is that?
He was big. That was his thing. He was big.
Everybody
Oh,
was
man.
big, though.
Well,
I guess.
exactly.
Triptide just brought up a really, really important thing.
Huh.
What's that?
I wouldn't be able to I couldn't kill myself, and I plan on doing a blast everybody run.
We need to get him in the game, guys.
Let's
I
give
need
him
to
the
break-
moral
I
quandary.
need to break the blast everybody run. It's gonna be the best.
I already,
Just for that challenge.
Megaran is a friend of mine, and I already have issues killing him.
You're gonna kill the hell out of him. You're gonna
you'll
try. You'll try.
You'll try.
Megaran's one of the
Megaran.
greatest bounty hunters in the universe. I don't know how you're gonna kill him.
I already have issues killing him.
You'll have issues. He'll provide you issues killing him. Don't worry.
Okay.
Maybe you'll have to find a route around that way, so
Yeah.
you never encounter yourself. But they'll be hunting you the whole time, so just make it really difficult. It doesn't matter what your name is.
Esrain, you
Ezra's writing this. Just
we're friends. If you want my phone number after this,
let's hang out.
let's hang out.
So are you gonna be at GDC?
I will be.
Oh,
We're all
man.
of us going to be a we three are GDC.
Okay.
She's actually
Yeah,
going to
I'm gonna
GDC
be
as
there.
well.
Oh, excellent.
I hope Kaz's gonna be at GDC. He needs to record things.
Nope.
Oh, we're gonna have to get some hand cam.
Yep,
Get
I'm
some
sorry.
hand cam.
It's unfortunate.
So if you're at GDC, you can hang out with us.
come hang out with the GDC,
Yeah.
it's gonna be greatest.
I'm
we
so
need
lonely.
to finish up
Ma-
talking about
Oh.
the.
Lonely?
Oh
The
yeah,
other
Vanessa's directing
awards.
us as a director is wont to do.
What?
No, just
Talking
Pog.
truth.
Yeah.
What?
So Austin, tell us about the other fine reward.
Yeah, there's another reward that doesn't involve Pog. Sorry, Ryan. The last reward on the
middle
list, which was
spammers.
mentioned
We
earlier
announced
in the
Pogs
street.
last night.
Did you?
Yeah,
I missed
Wait,
that
what?
part.
I didn't even.
we
know.
announced Pogs.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, are we getting Starr Mazer Pogs?
Check it out. No, this was announced last night. I can't believe you weren't watching your own show. Ryan, Ike, and I. Late breaking news, folks. If we smash through the console,
It's the next. It's after 3DS.
yeah. If we smash through the console, all the console and handheld and mobile stretch goals, the next stretch goal is Pogs.
So we're wait, hold on, celebrity actors. Wait up a minute. We got to get Pogs.
Incredible.
It's probably like $3,001 or $300,001.
$1.
But if we smash those Pogs,
Yeah, for all.
No,
we have to.
Like that's your
that-
entire
we don't-
budget on Pog.
Pogs.
Yeah, we don't smash that one. We slam it.
We
right?
slam
You gotta
that one.
slam that
Pog.
that
Take the
goal.
key.
I mean, I honestly thought that you changed Starr Mazer from being a video game to just Pog.
It's the Pog demake.
It's
of
the
Starr
Pog
Mazer.
demake. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
As soon as you put
Instead
those
of
words
blasting
together.
it, you're smashing
Oh,
it.
like chocolate and peanut butter. Pog demake is
Yeah, you get the Sun
divine.
Spear Slammer, which
Oh.
can destroy suns. You know.
Yes, that is. Oh, that's great.
Remember,
He's
He's back in
Pog.
Pog.
Oh, and Ryan Ike, to answer your question, I actually lost all my Pogs to a flood when I was a kid.
That must have been a
That's-
traumatic
And
experience. I'm
it
surprised you
was,
can talk
it was
about
actually right after they stopped manufacturing.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That's
Laser
the
Kid
worst.
needs a brick slammer. We need those console stretch goals, bro. Let's our powers combined.
Let's slam the stretch goals. We are now slamming them. That's how we're doing it. Wait, we will get art of a Pog smashing
Yeah.
against that
Absolutely.
Blade Runner glass.
Yes.
Just slamming stretch goals. Let's
Great.
make it happen.
doing it.
So did we talk about our final tier?
I haven't even got there yet.
Oh my god! Oh my
We're
god!
taking a long journey. This is like our talks, our Starr Mazer TV
All right, guys.
open
Akash
middle games.
Thakkar has left. He's done with the show.
Yes.
This episode of Starr Mazer TV brought to you by the late Akash Thakkar.
the choice of no one.
Of the right
Triptide?
generation.
If that is a serious offer, PM me or send me a tweet. I will talk to you.
Oh,
That's
in
the
contact.
best. That's the best.
Oh man.
made have happened
Pogs
right
make
here
friendship.
on Starr Mazer TV.
Oh my god. You see that, Klutusky? No one knows I backed on another account for both ships. Thank you so much.
Dude.
That's the best.
What the hell?
That's
the
amazing.
best.
That's
That
incredible.
You are the fan. That's exactly right. What you just did.
Oh.
That's incredible.
I wanna, like, make
I'm
it
blushing. I don't know how to manage this. This is like So okay, is that the last? Did we talk about the last
We
one?
didn't even get to talk about it.
I need to talk about next week's magic. But
All right,
get-
so we're gonna stay current on this week's magic. The magic is happening right now. So our final new tier is the Pixel Portrait tier,
Yes.
which will have our artist Christina Antoinette Neofatista, also known as Cast Pixel on Twitter,
Yep.
making you a pixel portrait of either yourself or something that you want, maybe your cat, maybe your favorite character. I don't know, whatever you want. We're gonna get it in pixel form. It will be similar to the ones that we have made for our team. Yeah, those take a bunch of time, actually. So you'll notice that they're limited. There's only 25.
Right.
We have to do that so we can hit our launch date.
Yeah.
Like, we had to calculate, okay, how long do they take? They take a long time. To do 25 of them, that's like a half a month of non-stop work on
It
that.
is,
And
yeah.
that's like pushing it a little bit. But no, like, we want that many in there. So that's why there's only a few of them. That's why they're limited.
We also want to make the game, so yeah.
yeah,
that's
we
why.
wanna
this
make the
morning-
game,
This morning,
so-
Austin said to me, "What about 50? We'll only lose her for a month."
Yeah,
And
so
I
just a
was like,
12th
no.
of the development
Oh my
cycle.
God.
I don't think
Yeah,
she's
so
cool
we
with
can't
that.
lose her for a
We
month.
can't do
You
that.
You can't lose her for
We
a
can't
day
do
at the
that.
moment.
Yeah, like, we can't lose her at all, but we're gonna figure it out. We'll make it
Well,
happen.
you guys wanted it, and we want to give it to you as an option. So, we
So
put that.
so that's
there.
that's at $350. So after the NPC tier.
Yeah, cool. This episode of Starr Mazer TV brought to you by Vanessa's new haircut. The choice of the right generation.
I'll
I
agree
cut
with
it
that.
off.
I'll agree with that.
I hope it went well.
It
I don't-
seems to
I
have
haven't
gone
been-
very
I've
well.
seen it like
Well.
twice, walking past reflective items, and I'm like, that isn't me as a human.
So there's an entire canon of pogs going on in
Yeah,
the chat
it's
right
good.
now, and it's
So good.
fantastic.
Jackalope
Like,
Dave's
they're building
Pogs
the
could be
game.
space currency.
They're building the game.
I have no idea what happened to my pogs. I feel like there's like socks, like a portal opened up after the pog thing, and sometime between our childhood and now, everyone's pogs
They're
have
gone.
been
Yeah,
sucked
yeah.
in. I don't like who
There's
has
just this
their
person
pogs still?
that's secretly been collecting them,
Yes.
like trading them for like old SNES games, whatever you want, you know, like High C, you know, just a box of it, right?
Tang.
Tang, yeah.
Tang.
The robot bottle of Tang
And
full
there's
of pogs.
just this lair, like deep under, like 50 miles underground, that's just filled with pogs, a treasure trove.
It's so beautiful.
It's like
I want
Scrooge
the
McDuck.
pogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Big.
Or like Smaug, he just like rests.
Pog world, pog world with pog.
We're still working on that other world that you came out with.
I don't
It's
care.
fine.
I'm a
Those are
writer.
good.
Let me, please.
Write me a treatment and sell it to me. It'll be great. So next week, guys, this is a big announcement. We'll be harking this announcement a bunch. Yeah, ignore Ryan Knight composing.
I'll answer in a second.
I want to hear the answer to this. It's very important.
So check it out, guys. Next week, from Friday morning all the way 24 hours until Saturday morning,
Till
we're
the
doing a
campaign ends.
24-hour Starr Mazer TV mega show. It's gonna be incredible.
It's gonna be so cool.
We're gonna have the first backer ever to back Starr Mazer will be here. We're gonna have all kinds of other guests. We're gonna have a live concert from some of our awesome headliner musical acts. We're gonna have all kinds of crazy stuff. We're gonna have a pizza party. It's gonna be great. It's either gonna be the saddest pizza party or the happiest pizza party. So
The
yeah,
pizza party is pretty early on in it, so it'll just be happy.
yeah.
3 a.m. pizza party.
And a pizza discussion, in case anyone's
Eclipse
interested.
Husky says, just FYI team, the make a call left on the Star Wolf has no limit, so you might want to word it better for the whole limited Sunspear / Star Wolf. So yeah, no, that's a thing. The Sunspear is limited. The Sunspear tier is limited. If you have the Star Wolf,
There's a loophole he's pointing out,
Oh.
which is legit. If people use the higher tier, the higher tier that is cast that is unlimited,
Yeah.
they can get as many in those order. But I might have to consider that.
yeah, we're gonna have to work that out. But yeah, we want to give some kind of thing. So, real talk to Don Thacker, which I sent on Twitter as well. Don, you have a great enthusiasm and have a natural charismatic aura. Don't lose that, even after the campaign. Says to me, I have had this since I was a little tiny baby boy. I don't think it will ever go away. I will be depressed and broken if the campaign doesn't work, but eventually I'll stand up again and create some other cool thing. I hope it's Starr Mazer. I want to make Starr Mazer for you so much. It's been there since I was a little kid, so it will never go away. This is one of 38 things I need to do before I die. Big things that I need to do, things I need to create before I die. It's only one, but it's a big one. All of them are equally as important. So you'll have at least 37 things to look forward to coming up. Don, will the Proto-Men be there? Because if so, I don't know how much I will freak out. The Army of None, we're working on it. That's all I can say. this is a complicated endeavor we're trying to stage here, guys.
Yeah.
But we'll do what we can.
Mostly, I'm just worried for poor Kaz because he has to figure out like all the technical
Yeah.
details of like Skyping people in and making like live awesome things happen. And it's crazy. Also, thank you very much to both Triptide and Jackalope for the compliment on my hair. Thank you.
It's very nice. Eclipse SC says, if the Kickstarter doesn't work out, I imagine Don weeping in a bathtub full of Surge. Yes. And when I've tear drunk the Surge,
No, that's my Surge.
we have
You can't have it to bathe
that's-
with.
we have 10 gallons of
what it's meant
horchata
for.
to
No.
fill the
That's
tub
what
with as well.
Surge
You
is
can
meant
have
for
the-
putting in a bathtub with no plug on the drain.
No, horchata
You
can
just-
be no.
you just dump
no.
Remember,
Stop,
Don.
leave my house.
Okay.
Before this is over, I'm going to teach you to make your own horchata.
What?
I am.
Oh
Sorcery.
my God.
Sorry.
Teach a man to horchata.
Wizardry, please.
See,
That's good.
I can buy someone 10 gallons of horchata, and that'll last as long as 10 gallons of horchata. But
Thank you,
I
Ryan.
can teach you to make it, and it'll last a lifetime.
That's gonna be the best. I'm excited.
Lifetime of
I'm so
horchata.
yeah.
At least a
I
lifetime.
actually
of
want one of
blend.
those punch turners, so that I can just have it always running.
Like they have in the fast food
It goes
restaurants.
up and around the side of it.
I love
Yeah,
those.
they're the best. So it's me, Zool. I'm gonna say Zool because there is no Dana. Just updated my pledge to $100. That's
What?
about R300 with the money conversion. Come on, guys! It's so really close to get finally funded. Thank you so much.
That's so
look, we
cool.
did the math. In $3,000, when we hit 130, all it would take would be for every one of our backers, actually less than every one of our backers, 90% of our backers to put an extra $10 in to beat it. That's just to get past our goal. That doesn't include all of the other people. So when we get to that 130, I think I'm going to make an update saying, hey guys, I'm not saying you should do this, and I know a lot of people can't, and I'm totally behind that. You 100% get that. But those that can and love the game, the best way to get to those stretch goals. By the way, guys, the console stretch goals are not our only stretch goals. Our first stretch goal is all those wonderful music people we need. That's 180. That's not 160. So you should consider 180 our actual goal if we want all those musicians, right? And number two, the consoles. We want those consoles. That's incredible. We have another list of stretch goals that's after the consoles, but we didn't want to be like the assholes being like, and at 12 million, you get a helicopter. This is going to be crazy. Like, we're not going to do that. But yeah, 12 million, it's a helicopter. Okay, that's the best
didn't
follower
approve that.
notifier ever. Which one is? The
ship coming down.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's really cool. Thank you. That's all Kazuo. He did magic. Pyro Insane. I'm back to the $25 rank. Thank you very much, Pyro Insane.
Awesome.
Cool.
Ryan,
Clove-
I
What?
don't want to. I want to answer his question about Sting.
1 second.
All right. It's very important.
Clovis15 says, I wish I could toss in an extra $10. We wish you could too, but totally understand that you can't. If all of us were made of money, we wouldn't be asking for money. So we get it. There's no shame or whatever. If you put anything in, if you put nothing in, and are just excited about the project and telling people, that's exciting as well. So don't worry. And unless we're not going to make it, and then worry a lot and cry a bunch, like I will be doing. Anyway, so let's answer Ryan's question real quick.
So Sting is not my favorite wrestler. Because he sucks. He's the worst.
Oh yeah.
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
100%.
I'm a Roddy Piper fan
Yeah.
myself.
That's
Roddy
a good
Piper.
choice. That's a
Did
good
you
choice.
know I have video of Roddy Piper buying a copy of Motivational Growth on DVD?
That's like in front, like
He
from
bought it
you?
from me.
That's incredible.
We have pictures on the internet of it.
That is so good.
He came over. I just want you to know that I support you, brother. And he bought the thing.
That's the
And then he did a promo with me of it, like a 10-second
Okay.
promo where we got together. He put his arm around me, he was like pointing at the camera and like,
Show
you need to buy
me
this
this.
movie. It was the best.
Oh,
You
it's
can
so
go
good.
see it. It's the cool. The guy is
So
so
good.
cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm just gonna give you the Blu-ray though. And he leaned in and he goes, I understand the business, man. Just the DVD's fine. It was perfect.
That's amazing.
It was like he didn't want me
What
to.
a cool guy.
He didn't want me to like sacrifice overhead by giving him the physical. It was the best.
What a cool guy.
So Roddy Piper. I don't care what I thought when I was 9. Roddy Piper. That guy came to me and supported my dreams.
Excellent.
He's the best wrestler.
What a cool guy.
Still now.
Diamond
Also,
Dallas
They
Page
Live
is also. I'm a fan of DDP.
If
He does
Keith
yoga
David
now.
was a wrestler, he would be my wrestler of choice.
All right, sure. Yes.
All right, so we got more. Question for Don. If you don't reach the extra sound guy stretch goal, is there a possibility that will happen later if the sales are very strong? No, because the game will be done if the sales are very strong. We're not going to pre-sell the game. We might examine something other than like early access. We're not going to do early access. We don't want the early access money. We don't want that thing where everybody gives us all their money and it changes the course of what we did. We have the money we need if we hit our goal. We have the money we need to make the game. The next money we'll get is from a publisher, and the next money we'll get from that is from selling the game. I don't understand early access. I don't get like paying me for some shit I'm not done with. That's terrifying. Investing in a thing and getting a bunch of rewards and supporting the creation of a thing, that's one thing. Buying my game before there's a game is not a thing I get. So we're not going to do that. You're not going to get them. Sorry, they're part of this. It has to have. Everybody's excited about this moment. The game will have a fully functioning soundtrack, a good one by Alex Marr, and if we will be missing the legendary thing if we don't hit that stretch goal. We'll be missing something that's unprecedented in video game history. It's never happened what we're trying to do, and it will never happen if we don't hit that first stretch goal. It will just never happen ever. Never will you get the Ninja Gaiden guy, the Proto Man, like everybody to get. It'll never fucking happen again. This is the one time. So let's make it happen. Have you played Saints Row 4? That was for Don. No, I own it. I have this problem. I work a lot. I'm doing a lot of things. This enthusiasm and energy, it's constantly being challenged or channeled into work. I have bought every major title we're supposed to buy. I've got to play none of them. I have a stack of games that eventually, when like I get hit by a car and I'm put up in the hospital for 6 months, that's when I get to play them. I want to. I come and boot stuff up. Ask Vanessa. She'll come out of the office and I'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't even know. I can't get past the first level in Wolfenstein because it's 6 in the morning and I haven't slept in 28 hours. I don't know what the hell's happening." It's
You play like once every 2 months, and I'm like, "Oh, are you still like insane?"
yeah.
And you're like, "Yeah, I'm still in the thing," and you're
I'm
still
still in
wearing
insane
the
asylum.
like outfit, the temporary insane asylum place. You haven't gotten very far. And same with Destiny. You're at what level, like 5 or
Yeah,
something.
it's the worst.
It's really sad.
I got friends, really good friends, who have time to game because they're successful. And they come over and they're like, "Oh yeah, man, I fucking prestige 938,000 times 500 is the best, man. I got all the gear. I got all this." I'm like, I don't even call it. Is that Call of Duty? It's great. I own it. I own DLC and shit. I don't know. I even know. By the way, I buy games not because I'm like super rich and can afford all the games. I don't do any drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't really eat complicated shit. I live in a world of video games and movies. So that's it. That's my only expenditure. I live in a place and I play games and movies. Question: will one of Star Wolf's weapons be a giant continuous fire beam cannon? Yeah. I don't actually think it's going to be one of the Star Wolves though. At one point we're discussing, especially since the legendary tier is already gotten by somebody, claimed by somebody, that means you'll encounter a DSP Mark I, which were these giant, unbelievable weapons that were prone to blowing themselves up and the people with them and maybe a planet. They're insanity. And I think Brick behind the pilot seat of one of those guys firing a giant beam weapon that just wipes the screen would be incredible, with a high chance of destroying himself and everyone else. Yeah. 13 AM games. Yeah! Video games and movies. That's the way it is, man. That's great. Ryan X says, "Thank you for a tracta."
Oh, you're very welcome. Ryan Ike also just upped his pledge by $10.
Thank you, Ryan, for upping your pledge by $10. That's the best.
Thank you, Ryan.
I know what you charge. You should up that by like $900. I'm just kidding. That was an inside jokey thing. Sorry. I know Ryan. We're friends. We work together and stuff. It's cool. Pyro Insane! How has no one pledged for the $55 rank? Seriously. Your voice in the game, sign me up. Up my pledge. Thank you very much. That's the way it is. Oh god, I can't stand the pressure. Get this game funded, please. Lincoln 6.
We're working on it.
Vacano?
Vacano?
Yeah, great. Lincoln 6 Vacano. I agree with you. Get this game funded, please. We need to do a lot of stretch goal making because that 3DS version has to happen, guys. It has to happen. Imagine this game on the 3DS.
That's perfect.
Imagine this game on the new 3DS XL just released tonight. Oh my god, it's going to be crazy. I hurt my brain a little just now.
God.
That's okay. Am I supposed to be seeing 4 of you?
Let's give you a little
It's fine. Yeah.
neck rub.
The Army of Nuts says, I'm already the $80 tier, Pyro. Me and Vanessa, we choose a great tier. So I think
such a good tier.
I think the $1,000 tier is a great tier, just
Do we
because it
have
gets
a
us closer to the
$1,000
stretch. I
tier?
don't know. Tiers, money.
I guess that's a question for Austin. Austin, do we have $1,000 here? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
So
We're
Eclipse
good.
Husky says, honestly, Vanessa should have grabbed the Sunspear tier. So guys, let me tell you a little about SD
Why?
Sunspark
Why
and her
should I have
Sunspear.
grabbed that?
SD Sunspark is from a race that we have not yet released the name of. She's an incredible fighter. She is actually, at this point in time, at the point she encounters Brick, the hero of the galaxy. She is.
She's a
the
badass.
hero.
It's true.
She's unbelievably cool. And the Sunspear is the only vessel comparable to the Star Wolf in maneuverability, speed, and just sheer awesome output. So you guys should be interested in the Sunspear.
Well, I'm definitely gonna go for the T-shirt. So
Oh,
I'm up in.
13 AM Game says, wait, I can put my voice in the game. Yeah, there's a tier we just released today. It's out there now, right? We posted the update. Released today, where you can actually get your voice in the game as a voicemail to Brick. So when Brick wakes up, it's been 130 years in cryosleep. He's gonna check his voicemail, and every time he checks his voicemail, we'll do a random smattering of them. There are gonna be hundreds of them. We hope, if you guys support us in this. And you'll always get somebody's cool new voice. Whatever, it's great.
Eclipse Husky, because you totally want to blow up a planet, but it's true!
Yeah,
It's true!
she does.
I
I
do.
know her personally.
Oh.
13
all
MG
the
says,
planets.
well, upping my pledge.
Nice.
Thank you very much. That's
Yay.
incredible.
Thank you, 13
Thank you so much.
I just want to say hi to 13am guys. It's the people working on Rumbo.
Those are the Rumbo
Those
dudes.
are the Rumbo
I know that. I was not saying it. I mean, we were talking to them, but yeah,
I didn't
no.
know that.
Thank
That's
you, 13am.
Yeah,
It's
13am.
incredible.
They're super cool people. They're making this game called Rumbo, which is a 9-player Wii U game.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
right.
should
Like
check it
just-
out.
you're already interested. Yeah.
I have insider information that an amazing commercial will come out for that game at some point soon. A trailer of some variety. It's gonna be great.
I have things that I can't say.
I mean, I don't have
That's it. That's the end of
I'm
it.
out. I'm out.
I don't have 9 people to play with, but
Clovis
I'm going
asks.
to get it.
there. We're almost there.
We're almost there. Clovis asks, is the Star Wolf new or Brick ship from back in the day? Clovis 15, the Star Wolf is an ancient weapon of war. It is the only weapon that uses the type of energy that is used in it, and it is 130 years old. Weapons haven't been made as cool since then. The only thing comparable, again, is the Sunspear. Are you okay with cats?
Oh yeah, that's cats.
That's Scuzzy. She is
Scuzzy.
in
Hello,
love with it.
Scuzzy.
It's a small cat-like systems interface. That's her. She's great. So that's a good question. Pyro went insane and says, so if I pledge higher than 55, you'll get the voice recording unit too. Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, everybody. So again, our pledge tiers are at a diagon. As you get pledges, you get everything below it, all the way. There's nothing complicated about that except for the
it.
Sunspear Star Wolf thing, which
get
I think
to
Austin is
choose.
over there trying to make more sense right
fixed
now.
the loophole.
He fixed the loophole. So there you
Thanks,
go.
Husky.
Thanks, Husky, for the loophole fixing. But yeah, no, you get everything. So if you get $80, you get to put a voicemail. You get $100, you get to put a voicemail. You get $5,000, $10,000. The $10,000 tier also gets to put a voicemail. That guy's just gonna own the game. He's just gonna come in and he gets to make an enemy. He gets to make an episode. He gets to make an NPC. He gets to make the fucking legendary DSP Mark I pilot. He gets to make a multi-stage boss. He gets to have a voicemail in the game. He gets to have one of the cast members call him.
Did
Like,
we
he-
think this through?
yeah.
His name in the credits
Yeah,
is going to be
Vanessa, that's 10 grand that guy put in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we thought this through. He
That's
gets all of it.
That's
He gets
true.
all of it.
Yeah.
Deserves all of it.
Are there any railguns on the Star Wolf? Also, Don, did you see that the U.S. Navy has built an actual railgun that can fire multiple times? It fires missiles at Mach 7 to 10, which I got. No, S-Rain, I did not see that. That's incredible. When I was a kid, the railgun was one of those impossible things that they would never ever make that could fire multiple times. That's incredible. The Star Wolf has on it what's called a slugline railgun. It's not really a railgun, but it is an accelerated projectile weapon. And what it does is it takes. Why are you laughing at me?
laughing at Ryan.
Oh, you're reading Ryan Ike. Ryan Ike is just taking over.
He's the
Hold on a
best.
second. And he's got it highlighted now too. Great. So I can't make it. So no, the slugline actually can take any metal or biomass that's fed into it, convert it to it uses a plasma venting process to expel any gases that get vented or that get created, and then compresses the matter into a ferromagnetic slug that then gets fired through it, and it can do it with pretty much anything. So if you're around asteroids or anything else, you can take in some cases, if you have the right upgrades, bullets and turn them into other bullets. So bullets that are being shot at you. That's a thing. So anyway,
That's interesting.
yeah, that's the slug line. So it's kind of a railgun, but there you go. Ryan Knight Composer is a jerk. No, I'm sorry. He asks.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's actually really great.
He's really
We had him on
cool.
yesterday. He sucked
The
at
best.
Lords of Thunder.
That was
Can you-
hilarious.
Can we
That
was
play like
so
one,
funny. Yes.
like 10 minutes
Yeah.
of Lords of
Oh,
Thunder?
we can
Just
play.
10
We can
minutes?
play like 6 hours of Lords of Thunder if
But
you want.
I just want you to just fucking paste Ryan Knight.
I will, cause man, that was
It
hilarious.
was ridiculous.
And this is a good wrestling.
We were already
Right?
gonna play like.
Brother,
three
yeah.
no Lords of
Okay.
Thunder.
weak Lords of Thunder, brother. Yeah, no, that's great. So ask Austin. Austin, which is the most tactically sound sports ball character, and why is it the super fat one?
All right, I will answer your question the way you want me to. It's the hornbill because the hornbill has amazing control. It can do the hammer shot, which is a great mid-range technique. So it's often able to sneak in and score goals left and right where players are sort of not paying attention to it because it's adorable.
Nice. Good one. Jack Loop Dave says, I'm at the $80 pledge, 90 for UK P&P. If I got the t-shirt, how much extra will that be, including the P&P? So you'll drop, I'm going to say this in dollars, and you're going to have to do the conversion. I don't even know what the fuck a P&P is. I'm just kidding, I do, I'm joking. It's going to be $100 US plus $10 US for shipping, international or otherwise. That will, if the math we've done seems to say that we can pay for our international it's a tiny bit high for local, and a fair bit low for international, but it should cover out. And otherwise, I just will have to sell my Turbo Duo. It'd be great. 13 AM Gaze. Hey guys, it's not a huge upgrade from where I currently was, but it removed me from the Day Zero poster. Can you make sure that we still get our Sweet Sweet poster? Okay, so the way the poster thing works, I had to explain this a couple times. It's not pledge level that gets you the poster. It's literally just like, did you back in a certain amount of time? I don't care where you moved your money around in there. If you backed for $1,000 and dropped it to $1, you still, in the first 72 hours, you still get, if you back in the first, you still get the poster. So the 0-day poster goes, it's just right in the, you know what I mean? Like if in the first 72 hours, if you backed, we could just chronologically look. We can see your backer number and figure it out. But yeah, you get the poster. It's fine. Lincoln asks, can someone tell Kickstarter to accept other payment methods? It would really make the difference a lot of the EU countries. I totally agree. This is something that we run into a ton. Unfortunately, it's we had to take the baby with the bathwater. The lesser of two evils. We took the largest dick with the smallest balls. We did a thing. Kickstarter.
That's what they say. That's
That's a saying.
that's the saying.
Kickstarter. Kickstarter is mostly great. The other payment methods is a difficult thing. We will, after the funding period, we will start accepting PayPal, but unfortunately we can't do that through Kickstarter, at least not in a way that's easy and implementable in the next 7 days. That's where we are. So we have got.
There's a lot of questions people are going
Let's
back
do
and
it.
forth
Let's
on
go.
regarding the Z in Mazer, and somebody said drinking vessel, and somebody else said
I'd like to talk about
Vanity
this.
Blazer. So
Okay.
let's let's clear.
Starr
clear this
Mazer.
up.
Let's explain this, okay? Origin of the name is okay. So I was a kid. The game was originally called Star Wolf, just with one R, and then I watched Brave Star. So Clovis, you're right. The 2 R's is from Brave Star, and I was like, oh no, R Star Wolf. The main character's name was Wolf. The ship was called the Star Wolf, and then when it transformed, the ship was then called the Star Werewolf, spelled W-A-R-E-F or W-A-R-E-W-L-F because I couldn't spell. But then I did some schooly stuff and learned about physicsy stuff, and I thought it would be really cool when I was like in my sort of emo writer 20s that it would be really great to call the ship the Mazer, because a mazer is any object that directs energy in like arrays of energy. So like a laser is a subclass of mazer, but that's M-A-S-E-R. But I put a Z in it because fucking Z's, right?
Cool.
And then I realized that's a dumb name for a ship, and probably a better name for a giant intergalactic weapon. So that's what we're calling the Starr Mazer with the 2 R's. I found out recently, so it was not influenced by Mazer Rackham, which I had never actually linked the two things. Mazer Rackham from Ender's Game and Starr Mazer. Those things just never clicked in my brain because Mazer is a name, and my version of Mazer is Maser in my head, even though it has a Z, it's stylized. So I didn't have that like sim link in my brain. There's that, and then a Mazer I only found out literally like a week before our campaign is like a clay drinking vessel for certain types of alcohol. So I've decided to do a thing. I want to have a Native American general at the bar drinking out of a clay cup. So it's Brave Star Rackham. So Mazer Rackham drinking out of a Mazer in Starr Mazer. That's for you guys. Just
Damn. And
Pyro insane. I put a Z. I put in a Z because fucking Z's, right? Not Decker 2015. That's a quote. I want that emblazoned everywhere. That's a T-shirt. I put in a Z because
Comes
fucking
Steve
Z's,
Page,
right?
Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's the best.
Gravestone,
Yeah.
everything.
Are we missing questions? I see Kaz like on a phone or something. What's happening?
No, I'm checking other messages. No, there hasn't been. No, there are major questions. They're just discussing Star Wolf now, or Star Fox.
Star Fox and Star Wolf.
yeah.
Star Wolf is like.
Stop it, Turk.
wonderful
Who's Turk?
character.
What are we missing here? We're missing something. It happened. Mazer reception. Scroll up. I want to see what this Turk scenario is.
Sorry,
I wanna
guys,
catch
we're
up,
catching
guys.
up.
I was talking a bunch. Some Kickstarter I didn't PayPal, but yeah, I didn't know behind the scenes stuff. Blah blah. Star Wolf only makes me think of one thing, and that's wearing a ball and eye patch. I can't let you do that, Star Fox. Yeah. Star is off. Z's
just,
dog.
like,
Fucking Z's.
dismiss
How do they work?
Ryan
They
like
swoop
that.
in. Yeah, been
Yeah.
mad pirates.
Come on.
Forces on my snizzle for Rizzle. Rizzy is a thing. I once named something Cirque because I studied glaciers. Nizzle. That lot. I don't get it. What am I missing? I'm missing a thing, guys. Jackalope Dave up to 100 because I want that sweet T-shirt. Thank you, Jackalope Dave. That's the best.
That's what I'm doing. We're still gonna be on the same tier level. It's gonna be awesome. Let's do
Sezue. Oh, by the way, Don, did a person named Floofy or someone associated with Endless History approach you during PAX South? I don't remember PAX South.
Yeah, that was an insane period of time. That was like 3 days of.
It may have happened if I got a card. The card has been entered into my system for after the Kickstarter for me to go through the cards.
We can check it.
It's very likely that somebody did, and I was probably the most cordial I could be while trying not to collapse.
He lost his voice on the third day. It was hilarious.
I did. There's a video of me, the
He's like-
Sep Holmes interview. I'm like this the whole time.
And he's
It's
like
really crazy.
forcing it. It's madness.
Ryan Composer says, I'm working on a Starr Mazer cookbook. I made caramelized Starr marzipan last night. If it weren't
Aw.
fake, I wouldn't care.
When you call it Starzapan.
Starzapan would be the
Starr
best.
Marzipan.
Yeah, you failed.
Where are my
Ryan.
donuts, Ryan?
I don't even-
Well, I mean, he even said it's not.
Ryan
right.
Ryan brought donuts yesterday.
No,
Are you
he
looking
didn't.
at me expectantly, like, why
No,
didn't
because
you?
he just left them in the
'cause you-
car. He drove home and he was like, "Oh, I brought you donuts."
That's
I did a photo
hilarious.
of it.
Like
And then
well,
the best
technically
is
he did.
the
He
best
did
is
feed them to you.
here's the best part. He says to us, "I brought you donuts," and it's like, "Oh, well, the thought, I guess." 2 tweets later, 2 fucking tweets. He didn't even let it go. 2 tweets later, "Hey, anybody want some donuts? I got left extra donuts." It's like, you dick! Log on to another account. Send in a personal email. Do a DM or some shit. Don't just be like, "Hey man, I bought you a present. Sorry I couldn't give it to you." Guess my present? Like, that's the worst.
That's pretty great.
Why did you do that?
And
Why
somebody
did you
took
do
him
that?
up on it. This
I'm
girl.
because he technically brought donuts to your physical domicile.
Right, he didn't bring them to the
give you
domicile. He
donuts.
parked them near the domicile.
Near the domicile.
We had a question. Will we be at PAX East? Yes.
Yeah, we
Kazuo, myself, Vanessa. Austin, are you going to PAX East?
I don't have plans to.
Kazuo,
You are
myself, Vanessa, and Josh Gelb are confirmed at PAX East.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to try to figure out Austin. I thought you had a thing.
Yeah, GDC. I'm volunteering.
Right, that's at... They
We'll
don't-
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll both be at GDC. It's fine. But we'll have at least 4 of us.
Did you know they put GDC next to PAX East, next to South
by Southwest?
Southwest?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Next to Crypticon?
That's really
Next to-
cool.
Not a
I'm
week.
glad I'm
I got a
gonna be
whole
gone
month
for
of
like
just flying
a
around.
month. I didn't have stuff to do at all.
Rafa says, Ryan, composer, don't forget about the Bodhilitsa. Yeah, please don't.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
should forget about the Bodhilitsa.
The Bodhilitsa is amazing.
It's immortalized.
It
yeah,
is.
it should be.
It
So
should
what do
be
you
on
think
a
is the
menu
best thing?
somewhere.
I am done with pettings now. The Seeker Fin.
FN.
FN.
Do both. Somebody said something about Vanessa's hair or staring at Vanessa or something.
What? I
Yeah.
don't think that's true.
Pyro insane. Wait, sorry, I missed it. PAX East, yes or no? Yes. At least half of the Starr Mazer crew will be at PAX East. It seems like at this point. I mean, it's 9 people, so not really actually half. You have to round unless we're taking
No.
part of Austin.
I mean, you could.
We could. We could take.
clipping of his hair.
We could take
blonde locks.
his dreams.
Take his glasses.
I'll wear his glasses.
They're stylish.
They're pretty
So
cool.
all the PAX East is happening. Starr Mazer, do you have knowledge of on the G-Rev games on Dreamcast? And question, their interesting system of weapons. I've never played them. Sorry, so I can't answer your question. Sorry, I don't know anything about the G-Rev games. My Dreamcast experiences were limited to fighter games. Actually, when I got my Dreamcast, I was super obsessed with Street Fighter 3. And I realized that I bought it 4 times for the Dreamcast. I broke one disc and had to buy first, second, and third strike. Third strike
So
is
good.
the boom.
So good.
I had a stick and everything. Fuzzy, why are you so quiet?
I'm tired.
Are you tired? Are you sleeping?
I'm letting you talk and chiming in when you stop.
That's why you're not talking. Pyro insane! Legit, you guys should stop by the Gigantic Media Room.
Aw.
I will also try to hunt you down there. I'll be streaming for Gigantic at the event. I would love to meet you guys. Pyro insane! We would love to meet you as well.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pyro, are you a Twitcher? Are you a streamer?
Rex705, I raised my pledge. Thank you, Rex705, for raising your pledge.
Yeah.
It's the best. Why don't you give us some real fucking love? What?
I pledged. I'm a fan. I'm here.
You know,
Is
you're
it
the
this
only.
love?
You're the only.
I have donuts in the car. I'm not bringing them up now.
That's okay. That's
Like,
part of
Why?
that is a slight.
There's a girl
That is-
here.
that is-
She would like some chocolate or donuts. Dude. Dude.
That's a slight.
So check it out. You're the only person that we've asked to work on the Starr Mazer project that has declined.
Did I decline?
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Why?
There's so much happening. So many things to do. I would have said yes if I didn't have like a million things to work on.
It's the worst.
What?
See, I can't tell. See, no,
I didn't even ask him.
no, you did. You did. You refused to ask.
I know you're
No,
busy. You're
here's
making
the-
Hyperlight
here's-
Drifter.
here's the
That
thing.
game's late, motherfucker. You have work to do.
We have a release date. We just haven't announced it.
Right, okay.
I know what
No,
the release.
it's an internal- it's-
I know what the release date is.
When it is done. I'm just
I
kidding,
know
I'm not
when it will
complaining.
be done.
I know
the
I know
day.
when the release date is too. I've been told.
Okay.
It's fine. And it's good.
Are
It's
you
very
trying
good.
to insinuate that Starr Mazer is somehow linked to Hyperlight Drifter?
It's not. I don't
No,
see
it-
how it would.
how could you possibly
How could
do
you
that?
possibly
Oh
think
my
That's
that?
God.
impossible.
A crossover would
making
be
a
impossible
space.
with today's technology.
Yeah.
I'm making
no,
a
maybe-
space to insert pieces of information.
This we're gonna blank. Unfortunately, Kaz is like texting and not paying attention, so I don't know.
Pyro insane. I'm glad you're looking forward to Hyperlight.
Pyro
Thank you.
insane! Hey, Starr Mazer staff, keep Sanctuary crew in mind once things get rolling and you need some streamers for interviews. Hell yes. If you could do
Hell
me a
yes.
favor, Sesame, and send an email to social@starmazer.com if you have some awesome connections, we would like to utilize them. Jackalope Dave Don, did you have to make a decision over whether to be a horizontal or vertical shmup, or was Starr Mazer just always going to be horizontal? Starr Mazer was just going to always be horizontal. Lord of Thunder, Gate of Thunder. Those were my two little like crowning things when I was a kid. So I love vert shmups a ton. The Blazing Lasers and Super Star Soldier Saga or Star Soldier, those are
yeah.
great games. I love them. Gigawing.
Never played Giga Wing.
Right, Don? So yeah, man, I'm super into verts, but horizontal had to be the way. Plus, I feel you get a little bit more intimate with horizontal shooters. I know that seems a bit arty and auteur, but I feel more like I'm playing a character and not just moving a gun around. Nothing to say anything's wrong with that, but just Starr Mazer is a story game. So
Thanks, Rex, for liking the demo
yeah,
of Hyperlight Drifter.
yeah. Can we get off that though?
No.
I'm just kidding. I love that game.
Absolutely.
It's so good.
No. Well, I remember actually you were harassing me as you do.
Yeah,
And then,
sometimes.
Sometimes, a little. With
Little.
your words.
Tiny.
And then you ripped
I
off
ripped my
your sweater
shit
out of the
underneath-
Hyperlight
Hyperlight
Drifter.
Drifter shit on.
You were like giving so much crap to me and Hyperlight
Yeah.
Drifter, and then you
And
ripped
I-
off the Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah.
So once the Starr Mazer t-shirts come out,
Yeah, that's you're gonna do.
I'm
that.
gonna do that to you.
So guys, here's a trick. Here's a trick. Akash has set me up. We sat down at a cafe.
Oh God, what's happening?
Downstairs of this building, and I was freaking out. I'm like, Akash, just so you know, we might be we're friends. We know each other.
We're best buds.
Yeah, we're beefs.
We're beefs.
We're beefs.
You're bovine.
We're bovine. We sat down in a cafe, and I said, Akash, I was crying. I said, Akash, I'm terrified. I don't think it's gonna. I'm terrified of launching this because normally in real life, when I do a thing, I use my force of will a great deal. I push very hard to get a thing done. I work very hard, but there's a moment you click launch project, and that now I'm relying on everyone else, and I can't push that. And I said to Akash, I'm like, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm terrified. I mean, I know it's good, and I've had other people tell me it's good, but what if the world just thinks it's the worst dumb thing? And Akash said to me, don't worry, it'll be great. And I'm like, no, I'm really worried. He goes, no, seriously, it'll be totally fine. You'll make it. And I'm like, what data are you even using? He's like, it doesn't matter. It's life. I've seen it. I like it. And he goes, this is what's going to happen. You're going to win. And when you win, you're going to text me.
3 words.
3 words. You were right.
And it's going to be less than 7 days, I'm sure. But when it gets funded, I want to wake up, or in the afternoon, whatever it ends, I want to see those 3 words on my phone.
The minute it gets
funded. And I'm going to
funded,
walk off into the sunset and just never be seen again. Because then my life's purpose
will have been served.
Will have been totally served to see Starr Mazer funded.
The minute it gets funded, I'm going to launch Starr Mazer TV. Doesn't matter whether, even if we're already on, we're just going to go. I'm going to launch Starr Mazer TV. You guys know this. Special edition of Starr Mazer TV. The minute it gets launched, just expect us to be streaming. We'll be there flipping out. If we have to wait until the 24-hour show, that'll be kind of sad because that means no stretch goals. But the minute we hit it, if we hit it, I'll be on Starr Mazer TV and I will text Akash.
We can make stretch goals within the Starr Mazer 24
We can. I'm just
Like,
pragmatic. I'm sorry.
Don't just be like a Debbie Downer.
We've got all kinds of questions. Can we scroll back up and answer?
And just
there's like a bunch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, but I did want to say before you start talking about the side-scrolling mechanics and all that, can we just do a quick rundown of the crossovers we have officially announced? Just because we've got a member of the HLD team here.
She had to work it out, the initialism.
I'm so tired.
I know, we're all tired.
You guys are working on stuff.
Oh my
Yeah. So let's go from the top. Did we announce the squiggly thing in our last update? I was not here for it. I was picking up Adam.
The squiggly thing, as in referencing an epic poem?
No, as in the what
Squiggly
Rick
thing.
is playing.
In Paradise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the epic poem. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm asleep as well. Yes. So we've announced that.
Yes.
They announced it yesterday, so it's not really a leak. But yeah, so today we announced our Paradise Lost crossover. You can actually see the image on our update and Paradise Lost latest update. It's really great. It's Brick actually playing Starr Mazer, and he gets tapped on the shoulder by the cool plant creature, and which then hides. It's really neat. You should check it out. We're doing a full crossover with them. Again, just like with all of our crossovers, it's super story related. We got Aegis Defenders, which we announced yesterday. The crossover for that is incredible. The story that we've come up with is really neat. And Bart and Clue will be fully voiced in our game. And it will be the only place you can hear them fully voiced.
That's awesome.
Which is on purpose. Like, that's an incredible thing that we, like a give and take that we made with these guys. It's super neat. And the story that goes along with it is really cool. Remember, guys, we're not just like throwing shit together. We're making really cool stories with really cool stuff. What's the next one? I'm trying to go chronologically, so let's go chronologically. What's the next crossover? Guys.
Oh, the next
Detective
crossover.
game.
Oh, yeah. The detective case and something, but I'm so tired. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Let's scroll through it. This is not embarrassing.
The clown bot.
The clown bot. God.
In Murder in the Hotel
Murder in the Hotel Lisbon. That's a really cool adventure game. We actually downloaded it and played it and contacted the dudes and wanted to see if we could get Detective Case, who prefers. He's really cool because his hat looks like Brick's hair.
Oh, nice.
He smokes a cigarette, carries a gun. And it's like, it'd be cool to have this dude at the bar. So if you check that out, that's pretty cool. So you got that. Hyperlight Drifter is not yet. Keep going. Keep scrolling, motherfuckers. What else we got?
We need like a
Orion.
list.
Oh yeah, Orion Trail. Oh yeah, that's gonna be incredible. That's a bunch of dudes in a spaceship checking out space and ending up at the Hollow Exeter.
I'll tell you what. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and like go back to.
We're doing it right now.
Okay.
Don't
for
bail
the
on
end of
it.
the show.
We're doing it right now.
For the end of the show.
Oh, yeah.
A consistent
Yeah,
list.
of course, yeah.
Not just the random.
You know, hey, this is really funny. You could just go to the top of the page. We list all the updates, and it says everything in there. So just go to story. Super simple. This is easy.
Convenient way for you to check all the updates.
Yeah, at the top of our page. We changed the shape of the page a little bit. We did the thing where Kickstarters do. They put the, like, everything that's been going on at the very top.
Yeah.
We've done that. Just check it out.
The updates.
We got a bunch of questions. Sorry, you caused this. This is yours.
I'm sorry.
Shovel Knight. Oh, I forgot Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight crossover is like one of my favorite crossovers so far. Shovel Knight's a hero, and Brick is constantly trying to figure out what it means to be a hero. And in some really, really well-worked way, we're going to explain to you how Brick uses the knowledge that Shovel Knight has accrued to become a hero. It's really cool, guys. I can tell you one thing. It will require Brick to jump into the air at one point. That's going to be very nice.
Yeah, and the Seeker, yes, absolutely. Legend of Dungeon, obviously. That was
our first. But we're going chronologically, so we're going back through time, guys. So let's scroll down for the full update list. Go. Detective Case has a cameo. Okay, cool. Leave it there.
Sorry, it's laggy.
This is the worst thing. I feel like. There we go. Orient Trail. Yeah, it's good. Mega Ran's being in the game. We're putting Mega Ran in the game as a bounty hunter, a fully voiced character who may or may not make some music in the game. Shovel Knight's very cool. Let's see. What else? Did I miss anybody? Hyperlight Drifter, obviously. That's incredible.
Yay.
And Children of Morta, our crossover with Children of Morta. That's pretty cool. The Children of Morta themselves will be lost in the Hollow Eggs there at some point. It's pretty neat. And then, of course, our first and very, very close friend crossover with Legend of Dungeon. Brick M. Stonewood is available in Legend of Dungeon right now. Go get your beta access to it.
It's incredible.
You can play him. He's in my opinion, he's the best character in the game. He's super balanced because normally the characters wear hats to like up their stats and stuff. He can't wear a hat because you would never look at the hair.
Why would he?
Yeah, but he does have a blaster with infinite ammo. It's the only weapon in the game with infinite ammo. Normally ammo is really scarce, and normally you don't even find guns. It's a dungeon game, but you can find guns. His blaster is really incredible, super long range, infinite ammo, and when you level up the blaster, which is the coolest. You don't level up Brick. So for the first like 25 levels, or for the first not 25, the first chunk of levels, it's really super easy, and then it becomes incredibly difficult, which is like how Brick wants it, right? Like it's so super Brick. He breezes through a bunch of stuff, and then has to like really be awesome. So let's go back to asking questions.
Jacob Purnell.
Party.
Hello, Jacob.
Party.
So I'm going all the way back to the beginning here, guys. Ryan Ike Composer. That's Ryan Ike. Can you guys talk any more about any of the cool ways you guys are blending the shmup and PNC stuff together? Yes, but not in that question. I'm asking about the other questions. We'll get into like a little discussion about that.
I just want to like interject really quickly. So Pyro, and actually this is a wider statement to anybody out there. So we are doing a live last 24 hours of the Kickstarter campaign show on Twitch right here.
Right.
If you guys know of anybody who would like to host us or has some downtime that would also like to showcase on Twitch, please let us know. Email us social at starmazer.com. We would love to hear. Let's coordinate it. Anything we can get, it would be so cool because we just want to get the message out there to as many people as possible. So yes, I'm just gonna interject that really quick and then.
Clovis 15. Don, question. Don Thacker and company. That includes you. You're on our company.
Yay.
Do you play any tabletop RPGs? And if so, what's your favorite? Yes, we do. I do. I'll start with me because I was the first one mentioned in the question. I used to be a D&D judge. I have a little jacket. I'm not one of those. I got a DCI card, a little jacket.
Wait, there's judges for D&D as well?
They're the same judges.
Oh. Yeah. Well, he's referencing an earlier conversation we had about Don's also a magic judge.
Was.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, no.
No longer.
Well, no, I wouldn't be allowed in the tournaments because they update that shit constantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So D&D, but I'm more of a. I'm so old. I'm an AD&D fan. 3.5 is okay.
Yeah. I remember that.
3's better. AD&D's the best. 4 is fucking Warhammer with shitty rules. Apparently Pathfinder's really cool. Never played it because I got soured on it. And apparently, 5 is supposed to be really
5
great.
is solid.
It's so good.
It's super solid.
good.
I got to.
You're a kid. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I played 2nd edition, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
all
one
right.
No, I'm not counting that.
Please, I'm asking.
That's the one with the negative AC.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
that
what
one
THAC0 is.
was-
No.
Okay. I actually my favorite has been recently. I had 2 campaigns running. I run a GURPS campaign. I've paused it for a while. I do a Fractured World GURPS thing where everybody can be. What do you? What?
It's insane. The scope of GURPS. It's massive.
So I'm doing kind of a Rift style thing where anybody in my
It's great.
yeah. Everybody in my campaign gets to be anybody they want, like any style of character. You can be like a Yauta, a character from Predator, like the Predator character. You can be a Xenomorph. You can be a Cog Soldier from Gears of War.
Let me guess. This takes place in the same universe as Starr Mazer because
It doesn't.
Oh,
But
really?
there are characters
That's
in
like
that
the French
universe
thing.
that are from my universe.
Okay.
So